Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now in this video, I will be reviewing the regular and gold label McFarlane DC Multiverse Superman from the latest 2025 Superman movie. Now the only thing that I noticed that is different from these two regular releases compared to the deluxe theatrical edition, which I already reviewed, is that unfortunately this regular version have plastic cape. They don't have the wired cape which the theatrical deluxe edition has. Now, whether you're a fan of that or not, well, I guess that depends on your taste. Now, aside from that, in this video, I will be focusing on the difference between the regular and the gold label edition, which I think it's in the title or name of the product itself. The gold label is battle damage. Now, let us have a look at the packaging. Now, the front of the box, typical McFarlane packaging with the new DC logo. The only difference is that the gold label has this huge gold label sticker on the right side. Now, on the side of the box, it says Superman and Superman. I just realized that the title of the new Superman movie now is just Superman because I thought before it was supposed to be called Superman Legacy. Now at the back is an artwork of the figure. Again, I am not sure why McFarlane doesn't use an actual picture from the movie. Instead, they go to this. Maybe it's some kind of a licensing issue. I don't know. Now on the other side, it's a continuation of the clear window in Superman. Then at the bottom and at the top. Anyway, let us unbox these figures and see if McFarlane did justice to this character in action figure form. These are everything out of the box. Standard McFarlane art card, which again, I think I would have liked this more if it is an actual picture of the actor from the movie. I'm still have no idea why McFarlane is doing this. Anyway, the back is a short biography of Superman. Now, they actually they actually have the same card. The only difference is that this one has battle damage on the title. Standard McFarlane base with the DC logo. It does have an alternate flying hands. Now for the gold label, which is the battle damage. I don't know, guys. I guess what McFarlane's idea of battle damage is like dirty. Because, I mean, just look at those hands. I think the shading here is kinda overdone. I think it's overkill, to be honest. Now, before I move further on the review and comparison, here they are with the deluxe theatrical version. Again, I think as far as the body mold, it is 100% the same. The only difference is the deluxe have, well, a wired cloth cape, And also the deluxe also have three alternate faceplate. Here is a 360-degree look of the regular release. Here's the complete 360-degree look of the gold label or battle damage version. Again, I guess McFarlane's idea of battle damage is technically shading it with some, well, black, gray, just technically making it look like it's dirty. Am I a fan of it? To be honest, guys, no. I am more a fan of uh battle damage version when you actually have at least added some molded details on the costume that is at least torn out or something. But then I haven't really watched the movie yet. Maybe this is movie accurate. Maybe during the battle of Superman the movie, his costume just gets dirty instead of getting torn out. Anyway, is it possible for Superman's costume to be torn out? I think the only time I've seen that happen is during the Doomsday battle. Now here's a close-up of the head sculpt of the figure. So this is for the regular version. Then this is for the battle damage version. Again, guys, leave in the comment, don't you think that the dirt on it is a little overkill? I mean, yeah, I don't think this is a little overkill on the application. Then there's a close-up of the front of the figure. Logo is sculpted. Then here's the gold label. Again, dirtied up. I don't know, battle damage. Let me just call it battle damage. But I don't know. I just want to call it like the dirty version, but that doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound right. I know. So let's stick with battle damage. So here's a close up of the side of the two figures. Here's a close up of the other side. Again, kudos to McFarlane because I do believe that this new mold that they created for this Superman movie figure is amazing. I'm a fan of it, to be honest. Now, here's the back of the figure. I don't know. I think the S logo could use some panel lining. Now, for articulation, head articulation, you cannot look down that much. No range, not no range at all. You can look up only up to that. Okay, so head articulation is kind of limited. Now for the hands, rotate, then T-pose, bicep cut, then double jointed elbow, and double peg wrist. Abdominal cut, waist rotation, thigh, nah, the thigh articulation is practically non-existent. Anyway, you can kick forward that far, you can kick backward that far, double jointed knee, then the ankle, classic ankle rocker. Then it can also still do that rotation. Then can move forward that far, can move backward that far, and toe articulation. Then can also do the bend them pretty well. No person says comparison. This was actually requested to me in the comment on my review of the theatrical deluxe theatrical edition. So here they are against the Batman No Man's Land Platinum Edition. Here they are next to Cyborg Superman. Here they are next to Batman Troika. Here they are next to the Christopher Reeves Superman. And finally, here they are next to the Silver Age Superman. Overall, this is the same figure as the one that is released as the deluxe theatrical edition, only with less. With less meaning, well, this doesn't have any alternate faceplate. And I don't know, I think the head sculpt of the deluxe edition is kind of better as compared to the head sculpt of this one. And then the other thing is that now this is depend is this just a matter of taste? This one have rubber or plastic cape, while the deluxe edition have a wired cape. So it depends on your preference. Me, I prefer the wired cape because the rubber cape is too thick, which makes the figure, uh, you know, back heavy. Now, are these good figures? They are good figures, but I think this is just McFarlane's way of milking the new mold that they did, because I think right now they only create new mold for movie figures, and that's why this was released in multiple version. I think aside from this three that I already reviewed now, there's also that other version with just a different packaging. I think it is packaged more in a clear plastic. I forgot clamshell. Yeah, clear plastic clamshell, which is something new again that McFarlane is doing. But they are basically the same figure. So technically, McFarlane released this mold 4 times. Now between these two, let's focus on this two figure, which is the better one. Honestly, I prefer the regular version because the gold level edition, the battle damage, for me is just overkill. The shading, the dark shading that they put on him, I think it's way overkill for me. It doesn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I love some cell shading for battle damage, but I think this one was done. Yeah, this is overkill. I think the one who put the cell shading enjoyed putting too much on it, which is why I preferred the regular release on this one. But between all the releases, to be honest, if you're gonna make a choice, I do recommend the deluxe theatrical edition because there's more on that one. Because another thing that also has that I forgot is that it also have a crypto figure, although it is just a post figure, meaning non-articulated. And then yeah, I why don't I just show it? I do prepare the cloth cape, and then I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but I think this has a better looking head sculpt. Anyway, guys, if you've reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.